Balderston. All right, so I'm 19 years old. I'm the youngest in the class. For anyone who's asking. Yeah, let's go. And I haven't been to church in like 19 years, so we're gonna act like this is my confession tonight. So let's go. Okay. Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. For my parents are here tonight, and this is the story of how I lost my virginity. It's going down tonight. They don't know it. Well, I don't know if they don't know. But here's the thing. Okay, I know it's obvious that I'm a player, right? First take you look at me, right? I look like an 80-year-old man who just robbed a Goodwill. That's how I dress. I have the body type of the yellow M&M. I had a dad bod before it was even hot, okay? The ladies always wanted me. So this story is how I lost my virginity. It starts back before I was a player, right? Long time ago. So 2 years ago, I had my first girlfriend. I'm not a player. I had my first girlfriend ever my senior year in high school. Me and this girl legit dated 5 months. That's a long time. And the most we ever did were those little pet kisses, you know? Like the 4th grade, I'm holding you by the shoulders. Do you allow me to kiss you? Here comes the airplane. Like those types, right? Oh, okay, one time I grabbed her ass while we were watching Star Wars. That was awesome. That was great. The Death Star is exploding. I got my hand on her Death Star. That was cool. Still think about that. But that's the most we did because I was always too afraid to take that next step to do it because I'm a nervous little boy. So we break up. I'm not. I'm desperate. I'm sad. I'm lonely. I do what all people do when they're desperate, sad, and lonely. I put a timer on. I download Tinder. Right? So anybody in the audience, a Tinder, show of hands if you have it? Yeah, you don't have it to make friends or to find like-minded business associates. You're there to bone, okay? I get it. So I meet this girl, Chloe, right? A little sweetie pie, right? Okay. 3 things you gotta know about Chloe. She's a redhead. She stood about man titty or moob height on me. And she had those crazy eyes, right? She'll like post a photo of her fishing with her grandpa, and you're like, oh, she's a nice gal. And then she takes you to Zara and starts shoving lipsticks down your pants. I'm not paying $8 for this shade of seafoam green. You're gonna take it because you're my boyfriend, you bitch. You know, crazy eyes, right? So I'm like, but my mom raised me right. I'm an Eagle Scout, okay? So I'm talking to her and I'm like, look, if I'm gonna bone you, at least let me take you to dinner first, okay? That's the good way to do it. And I'm like, you pick anywhere you want. And this girl, for our first date, says Buffalo Wild Wings. Like, that is a bold choice. That is as bold as wearing a MAGA hat anywhere in Boys Town, okay? That is the same level of bold as posting a happy birthday post on Instagram for yourself, okay? That's where divorced dads are born, and horny teens. So we went because we're horny teens. So I pick her up, we're sitting there, and I'm a big guy, right, obviously, and I'm eating that basket of Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm about halfway through, I'm sweating, I'm nervous. Yeah, I look across the table. This girl who is half my size, not even a big girl by any standards, is on her 3rd basket of mango habanero wings. Tearing through it like she's a velociraptor, okay? Like she was kept in a religious cult her entire life and fed orange peels, and she just emerged as like, I'm gonna go on a date with this guy. Like she was destroying it. And I was sad, or a little bit sad, because it's weird. I was nervous. I was definitely horny. I was like, waiter, check. We go to a nearby park in our car, which if you didn't know is the white suburban version of all the lyrics to Silk Sonic's Leave the Door Open. I'ma leave my Prius open, I'm a child lock the windows. Speaking of child lock, I did wear a condom. Let's hear it. Woo! Yeah. We're going through the bases, suddenly we're in the back of the car, she leans over on me, the stars are shining, God himself is watching us. In the most eloquent words possible, she just says, James, do me. But I'm nervous, man, right? I didn't want to do it. I was not feeling it at all. So I said the only thing I could think of to get me out of that situation. She says, do me? I say, absolutely. We go at it, right? We have a great time. I drop her off at home. And that's where the story should end, right? You know, a little weird. Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah. 4 months later, I get a text. 4 months later, I'm working at a Boy Scout camp because my job up until then was professional virgin. And I'm telling all my guys that I work with, I'm like, I lost my virginity. You know, I got my virginity patch. I get to lead the hikes now. It's great. But I get a text out of nowhere from Chloe, right? Out of nowhere. And she writes, James, I just want to let you know, I know we only dated for like a week, but you meant a lot to me. I'm like, Chloe, you meant a lot to me too. After all, you are the girl who took my virginity. She said, what are you talking about? It's like, Buffalo Wild Wings in the car and took your virginity. You took my virginity. And she said some words that I will never forget for the rest of my life. She said, James, you were fucking me in the ass the entire time. I had missed. And I didn't even know about it, okay? And this is completely true. Yeah, Mom, I did it. That was me. You know what gets me, though? It's not the fact that I actually missed. What gets me is for the entire 20, probably 5, for the 20 minutes that I was in there, bursting through the back door, she didn't think to tell me that I was in there after 3 baskets of mango habanero wings. Like, that is a safety hazard. That's like me ramrodding a black powder shotgun with my big toe on the trigger like, yeah! My God. So 2 weeks ago, I called my mom. 2 weeks ago, I called my mom and I said, Mom, I just want to let you know, I know you're planning on coming to this tonight, but I am going to be telling the story of how I lost my virginity. It's going to get weird. And she said, oh, honey, this is how my mom talks, oh, honey, it's no problem at all. Everyone's virginity lost story is weird. And I was like, Mom, did you miss? And all my own mother said back to me was, oh, honey, I wasn't the one aiming. I'm James Francis Balderston. Thank you very much.